Okay, so welcome back once again, guys. Now, in this chapter, I'll be talking about a data set that I'm going to use to show you a end-to-end, starting from a model creation, model saving, and then finally testing the model kind of an example with respect to a CNN. Now, so first of all, obviously we need a data, and going forward in some of the example, I'm going to show you that how you can take your own images and then you will be able to do a classification. So for sure that is going to come in the chapter, but before that let me talk about some of the standard data which is available across a internet. I'm going to attach this link, so don't worry about it. So there is something called as Fashion MNIST dataset. So this dataset is a huge collection of the dataset which is a public one, and you will be able to get this data from UCI repository. Even you can try to come to Kaggle, and from here you will be able to get this data in a easiest possible way. So this Fashion MNIST data is having a 70,000 records, where we have a 60,000 records available for a training purposes, and 10,000 record we have available for a test purposes. And every data is having a one single channel, and every data is going to be like a 28 cross 28 in terms of a pixels. And this is one of the standard data set we can try to take. And here, so you will be able to find out 10 classes. So you will be able to find out image data with respect to a t-shirt, trouser, pullover, dress, coat, sandal, shirt, sneaker, bag, and ankle boot. So this is what this data set is all about. So there will be 10 classes inside this data. And yeah, so this is a huge data set that we are talking about, and I will be able to load this data even from a TensorFlow Keras library. So here what we are going to do, so we can try to we have an environment ready, so we can try to load a library, and then we can try to load our data set. And let me show you that how my data set looks like. So first of all, let me import all the required library over here. So I'm trying to import a TensorFlow, and then from TensorFlow, so I'm trying to import a Fashion MNIST. It's by default available as an inbuilt data set inside a TensorFlow, and you will end up loading the exact same data. Even you can try to load a physical file, and then you can try to read it out. Like I said, so going forward, I'm going to show you that how you will be able to take your own images, right? And then you can try to perform the exact same thing. So here I have loaded a Fashion MNIST data. Let me execute this one, and let me check that all my environment is correct. So yeah, it looks like that all my environment is correct. Now I'm going to show you that how we can try to load this particular data. So inside this data, like I have shown you that there are 10, right? So there are 10 classes which is available. So these are the classes starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, right, till 9. So 0 to 9, there is a 10 total classes which is available inside this data. So if I have to load this data from a TensorFlow, so here I have already imported from a TensorFlow. Now what I can do, I can try to call Fashion MNIST over here, FAISHION. Let me close my Jupyter notebook and open up once again. So file, folder, D drive, code, see an example. Okay. Now, so it is going to select the kernel. Let me import all the libraries so that it will be able to show me the auto completion. Previously, it was not showing me the auto completion. So here, Fashion MNIST, and then get, I can try to call load data. So it will end up loading a data. Now, this data set that we have loaded is available in an array format, right? In an array format, and you will not be able to see that what kind of a data that we have. And this data set is having data as well as its label. So one data and one label. So now I'm going to show you that how you will be able to see this data, how you will be able to visualize the data, means eventually how you can convert this array into an image format. This is what I'm going to show you. So like I said, inside this data set, there will be a training data as well as there will be a testing data. So here I can try to pull out maybe a training data. I can try to pull out maybe a testing data. So let me pull out just a testing data. So for training data, I have just kept it as a placeholder, and this is going to give me a traced data, let's suppose. Yeah, this is going to give me a test data. So a lot of data, again, 10,000 records you will be able to find out over here. And again, if you are going to call a Y test, So 10,000 label with respect to this data set you will be able to see. Now, so here I have to visualize it, that how my data set looks like, because I'm able to see this data in an array format. Obviously, machine will be able to understand it, but we as a human will not be able to understand it. So here, a very simple example I'm going to show you to see the data. So here I'm going to keep a class name. Now this entire class name is coming from this one. So t-shirt, trouser, pullover, dress coat, and so on. So all of this class name is going to come from this one. So I have just created my own list, as you can see, and I'm just keeping all the class names so that I can label those data in a real time. And then I'm trying to create a simple like a figure, basically a canvas, you can say, I'm trying to create. And then I'm going to run a loop so that I will be able to show you 5 images. Yeah, only 5 images. If I would like to show you 10 images, maybe you can try to call this loop for a 10 times. And here, so I'm trying to create just a section, a small section, and then I'm just trying to use this function. So this is the only function, guys. So from X test, I'm going to take 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and then 4. As simple as that, right? And color mapping is equals to grayscale. And then I'm trying to provide a title from a Y test. So X test for my X data, for my image data, which I'm trying to convert it from an array to a image format with the help of im show. And then here, so I'm trying to call a test data, and let me execute it. And this is how my data set looks like actually, right? This is the data set which I have loaded, and this is the data set which I'm going to use, by the way. And this is basically called as Fashion MNIST data, a 70,000 record, 6,000 for a training purpose and 10,000 for a testing purpose. Alternatively, I can use it. That's completely fine. That's up to me. The way I'm going to write the code. But yeah, this is how my data set actually looks like. So where I'm trying to call just my X and just my Y. So Y for a labeling, and then X basically for my original data set. So if I would like to show you maybe a 10, so I can show you 10 as well. So here, okay, so it is good getting out of the canvas, by the way. So that's completely fine. Here, so I have to give a 10. Yeah, so now I'm able to show you even a 10 data set in a series. And this is the data set which I'm going to use to train my very first CNN model from a very scratch, to show you a end-to-end example. So with that, thank you so much everyone. Take care, and see you again in my next chapter.